Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, I'm being called to stay off of camera and or not to show my face on camera for a period of time. And I'm going to share the reason as to why. What I don't think a lot of people understand is how evil, really truly evil, some people can be towards other individuals, and they don't even know the individual that they're being mean and wicked towards and evil towards. I really don't think you know. You have no idea. I'm listening to a song by Christina Aguilera called Beautiful. I'm sure you've heard of it. And excuse my voice, but I'm having some voice issues, which are also being affected by evil and wicked individuals. So you're going to notice that my voice is going to shift and or change back to its normal texture, so to speak. Okay? God is restoring everything that was stolen from me. Everything that was done against me. God is restoring all of it. When He says He'll give you back 7 times, He'll give you back more than what you lost, more than what was stolen, more than what the locusts ate from you. He means that. And I am a testament and or a testimony to that. And even though I do not see and or have the certain dollar amount or dollars in my accounts, I still know that God is providing and making a way. And that when it's supposed to happen, it will happen. I've shared my truth with you in regard to what has been done against me for years, to let you know that you could also be undergoing some of these attacks as well too. And you don't know where it's coming from, where it's coming from. You may not even know the person or have a relationship with the person, but what they're doing to you is real, and you can't explain it. You can't put it into words. Some people are going to think that you're crazy, especially if you share the truth with them. They're going to think that there's something wrong with you, that you're not right in the mind, that you're crazy. It's not until they experience the same ordeals or same problems that they start to realize or understand, okay, what he or she or she was saying was truth. So as I was saying earlier, the evil and wicked things that some people have done against me, I can't tell you why. I have that song by the Eagles. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Even my voice, my singing voice, is starting to come back to the anger of certain individuals that were wishing evil and wicked things to happen to me. I digress, and now I speak on this truth. These individuals will mess up your relationships, your friendships, your career, things that you're passionate about, things that you love. They will affect your relationships in business, your relationships with your neighbors. They will mess up future relationships that they know are going to be successful, just so that they're not successful. These individuals will mess with your home, where you live. They will send out witchcraft, spell work, all different types of wicked stuff. They'll affect your car, your livelihood, how you make money. They will affect your looks, the way that you look, your attractiveness. They will send spells towards you to where other people will look at you as nasty, disgusting, ugly, weird. They will want to affect the things about you that are attractive, and they actually want to try to possess them for themselves. So, if you wear your hair a certain way, they'll want to take away your hair. They'll want to damage your looks. If you have clear skin, they want you to have skin issues. If you have beautiful eyes, they want you to get problems with your eyes. They don't want people to look at you. So they will send different projection spells out into the ethers to the masses, so that when people look at you or see you, or they won't want to look at you or pay attention to you. Basically, it's shade. They will send a shade spell to you, to where people will shade you. People will not want to talk to you. People will not want to associate with you. People will not want to look even in your direction. People will want to distance themselves from you. It's almost like you have a stench. They will also send you spells to affect your mental health. Your mental health and well-being. They want you to look at yourself as being ugly, unattractive, unlikable. And the same things that attracted these people to you, where they then turned you into their target, are the same things that they want to possess. They want other people to see within them and desire to be with them or do business with them. This could be multiple individuals that will engage in these behaviors. So not just one, multiple individuals that will engage in these behaviors to attack you intentionally. And the reason why they're attacking you is because they really love you. They really love you. They really like you. They really want to be like you. Some of these individuals wanted to be in a relationship with you. They wanted to have access to you, to your body, to your vessel, to your phallus, to your womb, so that they could drain and siphon directly from the source. That's why you got to be careful about who you engage with sexually. Because if you're good supply, if you're good stock, they will steal from you. They will drain you for their own benefit and their own gain. And after they get what they want, then they never want it again because they've already gotten what they needed from you. But there are some of us that are really good supply. We're really good supply. We have a lot of great qualities within us. We're talented, we're creative, and that's another thing as well too. They'll want, like I said earlier, your passions, your gifts, your talents. They covet those. They want them for themselves. And they want them for selfish reasons as well, too. Mostly monetarily. So, certain things that I love and enjoy, that I'm passionate about, they didn't want me to engage in those behaviors anymore. So, they sent out spells to stop me from being creative. They also wanted to know what ideas I was coming up with so that they could take them and use them as their own and profit off of them. I even had family members where I've made certain custom items for them that they passed off as being things that they created and or made or designed, and then sold them to other businesses and basically stealing my work. I've had that happen on numerous occasions when I did leather work. Yes, I'm a designer. I'm a creative. I'm an artisan. And they were stealing from me, not only within the business that I was working for, the company, the corporate, which was Tandy Leather, but also they were sending people into my storefront to drain and steal and siphon from me. I was basically free access port for these people to come and, build their ideas and or get ideas off of me to build their businesses, and not compensating me for my ideas or my help or assistance, or just me giving them the ideas. A lot of these people started businesses off of ideas that I gave them, and or I helped in developing what they were wanting to do, and it made them more profitable. I was basically pimped and or sold to this corporate company by my own parents, and then manipulated, abused, attacked, used, and then discarded. And I was with that company for over 11 years. So there are people within the company that were sending attacks to me because they were hating on me. They didn't like me. They were jealous of me, envious, however you want to put it. I had other managers within the company, employees, associates, my own family, neighbors, people I didn't know, extended family that were all coming up against me and all wanting something from me, as well as wanting to destroy and kill me, basically. They wanted to take me out because they were jealous and they were envious and they were pissed off about how attractive I was, good looking I was, talented I was, creative I was, business minded. They just, goodness gracious, even God right now is telling me to keep going, keep talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, because when I think about it, when I process it, I'm just kind of like, goodness gracious, they did way too much. They did way too much. And on top of that, they brought individuals, people around me, intentionally, telling them lies about me, just to get them to come against me. So they set up other people to be haters. To be haters. And they used lies to do it and got them caught up in the lies, got them caught up in the bullshit. And that pisses me off. That really pisses me off, because some of those people I actually liked. But when they showed their ass, when they showed me who they were and what they were capable of, it really turned me off. But I'm still glad that I was able to see it for what they really were. I was able to see the truth. Even if I didn't like the way it looked, even if I didn't like the way they treated me, I was able to see them for exactly who they are, and I was able to move on. You know what I'm saying? But the frustrating thing about that is that these people did not want to let me move on. So even after they did everything that they did, all the attacks, all the lies, the stealing, the abuse, and so on and so forth, they wanted to keep going. They kept attacking me. They kept bullying me. They had to keep taking it to another level and taking it to another level. And it's like, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done hurting this person. I'm not done taking out my anger and my insecurities out on this person because they really disturbed me. They really pissed me off. They're just too attractive. They're just too creative. They're just too this. And then they're engaging in this, or they're either homosexual, or they're a lesbian, or they're transgender, or whatever, or they're promiscuous, or they're a gigolo, or they're a slut, or whatever they come up with to justify attacking that individual. They will find whatever. They'll find whatever to just keep attacking that person and blame them for any and everything, because they want to keep abusing someone. There's a song by Silverchair. I don't remember the title of the song, but it's off their Frog Stomp, is it called? Album, their first album. And the lyric goes, "Come on, abuse me more, I like it. Come on, keep talking, 'cause it's true." Yeah, that lyric right there. When I tell you, I got chills. I got goosebumps. When I tell you, you can get to a state of mind, right? Where you're thinking, okay, all this abuse, all these attacks, you get used to it. You, in a way, become numb. You become numb to the tactics. You start seeing the abuse coming from a mile away. And you start to welcome it, You start to embrace it. No, you don't like it. No, you didn't ask for it, but it keeps happening. So while I'm at the storefront, while I'm doing my business, while I'm at my home minding my business, while I'm working in my garden, working in my front yard, when I'm going out for a walk, exercise, to be in nature, when I'm going out to, a retail store, going to my favorite restaurant to pick up food, it's like I'm experiencing these attacks left and right from people that I don't really know, to people that I don't know at all, to people that I thought I knew, but I had no idea. So, and this is going on for years. Years. You have these types of evil individuals in this world. And then there are those that have either not experienced what I've experienced or somebody else has experienced, that looks at us and is like, why are they like this? Or why are they acting like this? Or why are they not wanting to be open or communicate or be around me? They take offense to that. So then you get more haters. You get more attacks from people that are judging you because of what you have been through or experienced at the hands of other individuals that have been attacks, bullying, and they get angry at you because you don't want to be around them, and then they'll start engaging in behaviors, the same abuse, the same negative tactics that you've already had to deal with from others, that you've been dealing with from other people. It's kind of like they add more abuse because you're not willing to be open with them or engage with them or date with them or date them. And that's another thing too. Some of these people, they are attracted to us, they're interested in us, they want to date us, they want to be in a relationship with us, but we're not interested in them. And they think that, we're being bougie or being stuck up, or we think we're too good or whatever, and then they'll attack us because we're not interested in them in that manner. But they don't know what we've been through, what we've experienced, what we've had to deal with out in this world. So they end up engaging in the same attacks and abuse that we've been dealing with, which basically makes us accurate and not wanting to engage with them in the first place. It's almost like we saw that kind of energy from them, or you read it, even when they were not displaying it, and then they proved us right. Because they didn't want to take no for an answer. They wanted what they wanted. They were already low-key jealous or envious of us. And they figured, oh, let me get in with this person. Let me get around this person so I can learn from this person, so I can see what they do, so I can copy them, so I can try to emulate and be them. And then basically end up doing the same crap that other people try to do against us for years. That's the truth. That's the truth. So we have these experiences that a lot of people have not experienced. And then we're treated by, treated badly, treated poorly by people that we don't even know, or people that we thought we knew, or people that we know very, very little about, until they show us who they are, and it's kind of like, okay, now I see what you are, I know what you're doing, I see what you're about. So, a lot of these people, they're playing themselves and they're lying to themselves because they have this attitude of, I'm beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. Well, look, sweetheart, no, you're not beautiful. You're evil. And you're wicked and you're cruel. And instead of healing yourself and doing the necessary, you want to take it on other people that really truly are beautiful and that have the attitude, no matter what people say, no matter what people do, I'm still beautiful. So no matter what kind of witchcraft or what kind of spell works or what kind of attacks or tactics that are done against me or certain other individuals out there in the world, we're still beautiful. No matter what has been done against us, no matter what has been said against us, we're still beautiful. And they can't take that away from us, and they have tried. They have tried so hard to take that away from us. Engaging in the attacks and the bullying and the witchcraft and all that crap and spell work. They've tried so much, and none of it has worked. And if it did work, God allowed it to work because it was going to bold us. It was going to build us. It was going to make us stronger. It was going to allow us to see the truth about a lot of people out here in this world. Until you have experienced what I have experienced or what a lot of other people have experienced, you really have no idea how hard and how tough it is out here in this world for us. So a lot of us are looking for peace. We're looking for quiet. We're looking for calm because for many years in our lives, we haven't had peace. We haven't had calm. We've had chaos and disorder being projected and thrown at us, and hatred being projected and thrown at us, and bullying and spell work and witchcraft being done against us. We've been affected in so many different ways. It's not cool. It's not fun. It's not fair. It's not right. But we're still here, and God allowed us to be here. God wanted us to be here. So we need to see that as basically, okay, God has allowed this to happen. God still has us here. He has not allowed the enemy or the devil or the attacks to take us out the way that a lot of these people expected them to. So, how do I build from here? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here, Solange? Shout out Solange. Where do I go? Where do we go from here? All the way to the fucking top. To the top of the world. Because we've already been dragged down to the pits of fucking hell by people that thought and or believed and or wanted us to be there alongside them. And we don't belong there. We never did. And they knew that, but they thought, if we do this, if we try this, if we send this person, if they engage with this person, if they get married to this person, if they go into this career, then they're going to be able to do exactly what they do, which is trying to change our destiny and change our fate and outcome to be what they want it to be. And that's not how it works. These people want control. They want control. Because they are out of control. So they want to try to control other people because they are out of control. They want to play God, and they're not God.